garden, which means that the fish was a fertilizer. So this was our solution. So we got dirty. Then we went the next year, this past year, we did an automotive part and we got really dirty. And you know how they say one of the core values is the kids and the team, the coaches learn together? I know so much more about my car today than I did a year ago, I can't even tell you. So I really recommend you all get in there, get dirty, go do the research that is hardcore. There's nothing more satisfying for everyone to say, I went and I can pull an accelerator cord out of the car now. How many people can say that? So show your work as well. When you're creating your presentation, this is our process that we went through last year. We started with the idea that seniors want to keep driving. We're having a lot of problems with the unintended accelerations. We need to find a part that they could use. It's not going to be an $80,000 car because seniors don't have the money to go buy that. So the team came up with an idea, working with auto fabricators, tool and die people, that would be a car part called Accelerite. An Accelerite would be an after-factory addition to a car. So that was what we invented. It also has a patent pending, Accelerite. So someday you might hear about it being installed in a car. We'd be pretty excited about that. So this was our process. We started with 2 magnets and some Legos. By the time we got to regionals, we were at this status, which was kind of developing, how's it going to work, spring-loaded, not spring-loaded. And then finally, with our help, with our sponsors, we worked with Newport Tool and Die and Auto Fabricators, and they built for us a carburetor, and Accelerite is that silver tube right there. Pretty cool, huh? Next slide. So then we also thought like a potato the year before. So the thing that's also good is that you need to take your idea and make it clever. So last year, our whole thing was based on a ShamWow commercial. So, yeah. So it's made by FLL kids, and you know FLL kids always make great stuff. My favorite line that the kids came up with, which is from the ShamWow people. So 2 years ago, the team had this great idea about the potatoes and arsenic, and they said, well, we want a Men in Black theme, because we think that would be a cool costume. Okay, so how are you going to combine the two? So they did it by using arsenic as the alien that they were trying to kill. Kind of clever. We liked it, and it was fun. So I recommend to you to write a script. Improvisation is for Saturday Night Live performing professionals. Don't just wing it. It's not going to be as successful as you would like it to be. Competition day is tough. You're up early, everyone is nervous, wake up your whole self, and think like a performing scientist. Keep going. So how do you develop a script? How do you start it? A lot of people are like, that's just so intimidating. So a few ideas we have is impromptu speaking. When you can identify down to a problem, so we had a problem, we have seniors, they want to drive, they can't afford fancy cars with problem solutions, how can we come up with this? So we do a lot of impromptu speaking. Impromptu speaking is not unlike what I'm doing now. I had a plan for thing to follow, but I'm also interjecting in it. Impromptu speaking can also be a simple game. So coaches, this is a great game for you to do. You take a person, a place, and a thing, you write it on a piece of paper, or you have the kids do it, you write it down, everybody draws, they have 1 minute, 30 seconds to think about it, 1 minute to speak, and it's brainstorming. And what are the rules of brainstorming? Anybody? Rules of brainstorming? Anybody? Nobody knows the rules of brainstorming.
Everything
yes.
is accepted.
All ideas are wonderful.
All ideas are wonderful. And no, nothing can be rejected. It's free form. We're going to just be crazy and think outside the box, right? So this is a great technique for you to get your script started. My other thing I need to tell you is being creative, but these are the keys. Follow the rubric. It's the key to success. It's a great script starter. The First Legal League handbook itself has some great ideas on how to get started. And success has been, for us, is being clever with our ideas and practicing a lot. Next slide. So know each other's strengths. Your students are all going to know each other's strengths. They know each other in gym. They know each other in science class. They know each other at recess. They're going to know who has those key players that can take things on. They're going to be able to ID these roles. Who can handle statistics and figures? Who can handle large vocabulary words? Who can be funny? Who can be serious? Who can be realistic? But you, as you create the script, need to be realistic. I have a wonderful story to share for you. 2 years ago, when we had the food factor and we had the potato project, we had a young girl who was very timid. She was never going to recite a statistic. It's just never going to happen. So what we found for her was one line that was very, very, very important. and we gave it to her. We put her in a Mr. Potato Head costume, so she felt comfortable. She could be in a costume and not feel like there's like a fourth wall. For you who might know that, means that there's like a separation between me and that person. And her line was this: "Can I die from eating a potato?" Pretty important information, right? We want to inject that information. We just said there's arsenic in the potatoes, and we wanted to clarify that, yeah, there's a solution to this and that. That's what we're going to tell you. So it was really important. Other ways to do that, to handle timidness, are the following. Group statements. Group statements are powerful because it also helps you remember things. So our team last year said, accelerate a zillion times, and they always had it, every time they did accelerate. So it really was powerful. They had a memory of it. Short phrases. So if you have somebody who's timid, give them something small that they can be successful at, that can own that. That young lady owned that line. She was awesome. Props. Props are fun. They also help you give out information. They can also help you with your statistics. Costumes. Staging. Keep it simple with staging. I don't recommend a chorus line or anything like that. You need to be simple. But I would like to share with you our costume last year in case you didn't have the opportunity to see it last year. It was car park, so there were jumpsuits. And then we did a promotion that we kind of considered it a little bit like an ad campaign too, because we were very serious that we wanted to do patent pending, something that we would go after a patent with. So this was our jumpsuit, and it was really great because we could identify everybody on the floor easily, and it was awesome. Making props and costume is also a great team building experience for your core value exercises. And it brings an A into your STEM so you can steam ahead. How many people know about STEM, STEAM? You know that? All into that? Cool. An actor prepares about 1 hour for each page of a script. So you have 5 minutes of script. Your script could probably need maybe 2-3 pages long, depending on the font size. So that might not be as much, but you're dealing with people who are short amounts of rehearsals. An actor performs, you know, that's their job, ideally. So they're practicing a lot. But you do need to practice. And be prepared to invite people in from the beginning to watch. Be prepared to adjust and tweak and be flexible about that. And then now I'm about to teach you my favorite thing. I'd like you all to make a silly face.